Welcome back, everybody, to Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos. Chaos. I've been working on that one.
Curriculum.
Curriculum.
Great.
Work
So,
harder.
Woo!
So just a recap. Last session was quite the fun one. We we addressed the situation with Eudora. Eudora's in recovery mode, but you all essentially saved this faculty member's life. And then gradually, members of the school came to aid. Members of the Dragons guards, the high officials came to investigate the area. It's pretty serious business and start to interrogate you a little bit. Mavinda and Ruxa come to figure out what's going on, see what actually occurred, and from what everybody is aware of, you all were essentially heroes, and some of the students kind of can see from a gated off part of the investigation that y'all were essentially being praised, and in that praise, y'all were invited to the Strixhaven Ball, something that's pretty much reserved for students years 2 and 4, 2, 3, and 4. So y'all got a nice little.
Fuck year
Say
3.
again?
Fuck year 3.
Yeah, fuck year 3, dude. Year 3 is for the birds, man. That's no offense to Alan. So y'all dressed in your best and made your little walk to the Prismari campus where the Strixhaven Ball is held. Quite the opulent setup they had. Everybody was dressed up, ready to roll, and y'all started walking and noticed a familiar face, which now you know by the name of Quint and his group of people that just can't get away from the smell of shit. Really, it's weird. A mysterious hooded figure was seen walking with them. Phelan got to get a little acquainted with this individual and remained mysterious until the arrival at the ball. And as you all got acquainted, got seated, and got introduced to Felissa. Felissa is the sole vampire student at Strixhaven. Very much in her element. And
so she was a diversity hire. Got it.
Damn.
Oh, hey, we have same thing.
Yeah. They try to reach out to the.
That's why they send me an invite. Apparently, no other student can see ghosts. It's weird.
It's more of a school for gifted children.
This doesn't feel right.
Other people get sent to the other school. Look like a frog? Too bad.
Unless you are a frog, then it's okay. Yeah, unless you are a frog.
And then Kadim got to do recon and security with Laelia, one of the higher ups, one of the higher up constructs.
Hello.
Oh, baby.
Shanastar got to get a bit more from his moral compass and had a bit more visions. Reach out to him. Ezekiel was approached by Felissa to dance. Alistaria got approached by some very excited students to want to know more about her. The night ensued. During Ezekiel and Felissa's dance, Felissa was spun into the hands of Shanastar and then flicked over to Phelan, who started dancing with spirit tiefling, and more fun was had. And as the closer to the end, Alistaria notices Dina, who gives her some interesting information to meet with him in the morning. And then Alistaria also notices Oracle, which we got to talk about. Oracle comes over and talks to Shanastar, and as soon as Oracle speaks, Shanastar knows who it is. The old Ambrose from under the stairs, trying to
just with a shady mustache and a monocle.
Yeah.
Trying to reach out to these Keeds one more time before making a leave. But Shanastar has a lot to think about, and as Oracle leaves, Alistair notices something's off with this individual and tries to chase him to the exit. And near the end of the night, we see a confrontation with Alistair and Ambrose manages to escape just before Nocton was summoned. And that's where we left off.
You forgot about Dina's message. Her real ominous message.
So Dina, thank you. So Dina had told Alistair that her group needs to meet with her in the morning because she's got something to. She's got to show them something, get something off her chest. It was it threw Alistair off. I was wondering why her. It was something related to Felix, something very.
Which is hilarious because I don't even think that Phelan has mentioned Felix to anybody.
Yeah, it's true.
I know about her brother. Her what? Her who?
No, I think the only brief mention of it was when y'all were eating one session. I think it was before history, and she just.
Oh, yeah, she asked me? Yeah.
Yeah. But that was very brief. So, was there anything that I missed that y'all remembered that was important? I think
nope.
You got it with that one. Okay.
You hammered the monkey on the head, bud.
From the top rope of the evening, we start with Shannistar.
Yeah.
So as Rux makes his announcement that the evening's coming to a close, Shannistar, you notice next to the picture of Lashiel that you examined this picture of Lou Ambrose, the Dean of Silverquill. This picture has kind of a weird energy. You're looking at it from a bit of a distance. You do have the option to examine it closely if you wish. What do you do?
Yeah, no, I'm going to investigate it.
Okay, so you do. You look up at the picture, and you notice that Dean Ambrose, much like Lashiel, has students in this picture that you can only presume are his pupils. You see one or two that they are dilated, and damn it, and you see a couple students with robes just studying, paying attention, and then you see a figure painted very closely to Ambrose that resembles the brief glimpse of Felissa that you saw. Just kind of weird. You just see what looks like the same Felissa that was flung into your face on that painting.
Interesting.
And as you examine this painting, through on the right of you, just comes up Ruxa. And Ruxa just pops up. How's the evening going, Shannistar?
It's you. It goes well. How are you, Bear?
I'm doing quite well, honestly. And I see that you dressed quite well for the event. You're very familiar with this, huh?
I have been to parties before.
We look forward to having more of you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You seem very well dressed for the occasion.
I am the most well-dressed bear you'll see at this school, Shannistar. Mark my word.
I will mark it.
Well, I look forward to having your group for anatomy tomorrow, and I just wanted to come over and tell you it's very good that we have you here. I look forward to all that you do, and just know that when you're here, you're with family.
Oh my god. Fucking did it. The madman.
That's very kind of you to say. A question, if I may.
Yes, go right ahead.
How long have you been at this establishment?
Let's see. He pulls out his little claws. He's counting them. 1, 2, 4, 5. About 10 years.
This painting. Do you know this man?
He looks at his eyes. Oh, that's Master Ambrose.
What
You,
to him?
what's that again?
What happened to him?
Well, that's a hard question to answer, Shining Star. I'll try to answer the best I can for you. Well, Ambrose, on the summer, went with some of the Dragon's Guards for Silver Quill and was reconning with the founding dragon of Silver Quill, Shadrix. And they ran into resistance with their scouting. They were going to uncharted land on the east of the school, scouting for resources, potential students, pursuit of knowledge. The list goes on. Well, Fane, the broker, Dragon's God, Shadrix, they all came back, but Ambrose was nowhere to be found. And be perfectly honest, it's the testament stands that Ambrose unfortunately was compromised and killed. So nobody was found. Oh, sorry?
Compromised?
Yes. Compromise is the word that they used.
Interesting. And the dragons.
But yes. It lined up with all the stories. They went in front of the council and explained what happened, and they all said that Ambrose was unfortunately compromised.
One last, if I may.
Oh, by all means, go ahead.
This student, I'm gonna point at Felissa.
Okay.
How long has she been here?
He looks at. He pulls the glasses. Oh, I'm afraid I don't recognize that student, Shatterstar.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
I see. Thank you.
Are you thinking about going into Silver Quill?
No, I don't believe that's the right choice for me.
Yes.
But who knows?
Well,
We have a year.
he kind of pats you on the shoulder. That's what year one's for, Shatterstar. To figure these things out. He just kind of fixes his clothes. Well, it's getting late. I look forward to having you all for anatomy, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to having you around more.
You as well, sir.
And from there, the bare necessities. From there, we're gonna move to Alistaria.
Yeah, fuck.
So just where we left off, you see the dimension door close. Seconds after this happens, you see from the entrance of the campus, Nocton starting to kind of fly in.
Fuck.
What was that?
That had to be Mike.
That was not me.
No, I didn't realize there was a soundboard in Discord.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That's new.
How much you have to pay for that, Trev? Yeah.
No, it's in the bottom left.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh shit. A whole nother layer of chaos to this.
I can add sounds to the soundboard.
Oh no.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, something to play with later.
Yep.
You can mute it, thank God.
So, dude, that's a gold mine.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. So Nocton flies in, and Alistair, you see him kind of flying like on the landing, and he's just a couple steps away. He runs in and he sees you. He opens the door. Alistair, is everything okay? I got the call.
First of all, she's going to look at him and roll her eyes because had he been there just a little sooner. But anyway.
He reads your reaction. I'm late, aren't I? You needed me here sooner, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, gee whiz, Alistair.
He's just like he's having like a little inner moment, like, no, no.
Oh, I should have been there.
What happened? I'm here to protect you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help
I don't need you to protect me. I need you to follow me, and I'm gonna like turn and start walking to go find Mavinda.
Okay. So you have Nocton with you, and you're looking for Mavinda, right?
Yep.
Okay. So as you all make your way through the crowd of people trying to find Mavinda, we're gonna come back to that. Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
As the night starts to wane down, you are finishing up your dance with Felissa.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's dancing with you, she kind of leans in and she says, please dance with me one more dance, Phelan.
I will, but if you answer a question for me.
Oh, yes, anything. And she looks real quickly at the band and she's kind of like, one more. And like, they're like, and they make another dance. But everybody's already kind of leaving, so it's just kind of you and Ezekiel, Onyx, and a couple others.
So
Go ahead with your question.
I mean, I've intuited that she's a vampire, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the like basic knowledge about vampires? Like, do people know that they live like their lifespans are longer?
Yeah.
So okay, so general knowledge. How long have you been at this school?
I'm kind of a seasoned student of Phelan. I like to study, and Strixhaven allows me to study, so several years.
I'm wondering if you might know somebody.
Ooh, yes, maybe. Do tell.
And I'm gonna pull out the picture that I definitely tore from the book. And show her the picture of Felix.
Maybe. And she's just looking at it's like, no, I don't think so, unfortunately.
Are you sure
If
you're
I had to
thinking really hard?
If I had to guess, I think, judging by what he's wearing, he's probably a Witherbloom student.
She like folds the paper up, and there's a very clear, like almost like irritated look on her face, and then it disappears. Well, I figured it'd be worth asking.
But I'll keep an eye out for you. If I hear anything, you'll be the first.
I appreciate that.
And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you are just as interested in her as you want to be. You can take her friendship or leave it. But she just wants to dance with you.
I did make a deal said if she answered my question, even though she didn't give me any answer worthwhile that I wanted.
Okay.
Phelan will dance with her.
Alrighty. So as you all are finishing this dance, Ezekiel.
Hold on, I'm getting a glass.
Okay, you're gonna need it.
Oh,
Did this bitch just try and charm me?
Did it work?
Maybe.
Where will return shortly to your regular scheduled. Come here.
Okay, so as you and Onyx are about to finish the dance, you notice that the band is playing one more, and Onyx asks you, "This must be the last song. You want to dance the last song?"
Yeah, sure. I mean, you're light on your feet. I feel like we can we could keep dancing longer if you want.
Yeah. How often do we get to dance? This is so nice. I'm always just working on homework with you. You've been so nice, Ezekiel. Thank you.
Yeah, and I bet
Last song, Kiss Me, Sixpence on the Richer.
Maybe we'll see. So, as you all begin to dance, Quint steps up. He starts walking towards you all. Onyx, let's get out of here. Everybody's leaving. Let's get out of here.
Oh,
Nope, you go home, Quint. I'm staying. And you notice that he tries to pull Onyx away from you.
oh, no, sir. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my hand on his wrist that's holding on to her. I'm going to give you one chance to remove your hand, or I will remove it for you. Whether that comes with your body or not, I don't know yet.
Think you're a big guy, huh? And then he just kind of like moves out of the way of Onyx, and he just kind of tries to pull his hand away from you.
He pulls it off of Onyx, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let it go of his hand. That's a wise decision.
All right, I'm done with your shit. Let's do this. And he lights up one of his hands with fire.
Oh, darling, please, if you would, there's a seat over there away from your stinky friend. It should only take but a moment.
He's gonna try to punch you.
Oh,
All right.
fuck yeah.
Oh boy.
2, Kiss Me by Sixpence on the
Yeah.
See,
Cue up the jukebox.
It's a 15.
15, that hits.
wizard duel, pull out your gun.
Let me get damage die.
See if I can fix my camera. No.
You take 4 damage.
Okay. 4.
And then Kadeem, can you roll perception with advantage?
Sure.
Can I just say that I'm gonna over dramatically overplay oh no!
That is a 12.
12? Okay, that's enough. So you and Lelia notice this. So now I need Ezekiel, Kadeem, Shanistar to roll initiative.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put Phelan at the bottom of initiative since she's dancing.
10 from me.
Okay.
No, so dirty 20.
Nice. And
5.
5 for Shanistar.
Yeah, it was almost a 17, and then they said, "Nah, fam, you busy looking at pictures."
And then we're gonna do this. Ooh, Thank you, Blake, for
You're
putting that in
welcome,
there.
buddy. I got you.
Whee! Wagon turtle.
There's
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mighty big boy.
Now, even though we have initiative, we very much still have Alistaria going on.
I'll
Where
get here.
is, yeah, hold on. Let me. Okay, you're
We'll
over
put Al-
here with them. She backed up. Where's Alsteria at?
We'll put Alistaria at the bottom middle.
Down about here. Boop. All right, let me get rid of him, so they can actually be on the dance floor.
He can be over at the piano playing.
Rux is over at the piano playing.
So now with initiative already kind of put together, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Alistaria. Alistaria, so you have Nocton, and while it takes you a moment or two, you notice pretty quickly because you're very familiar with Mavinda, dressed real nice and regal like, making sure everybody's coming out accordingly, and you see her. She's just a couple steps away.
I'm immediately going to walk up to her. Lavenda, there's can I need you to come with me, and I need you. I can explain, but we have to go, and we have to go now. I need to go find the oracle.
She notices that you say. She notices that you say Oracle. Whoa, hey, Nocton, Alistaria, Oracle. Why are you looking for the Oracle, honey?
I need you to not make a scene. I need you to come with me. Don't want to freak everybody out. There's some shit going down. I told you there was some shit going down before. Just like I will, like I said, I will explain, but I will explain it to you away from 50% of or more of the school hanging out here. Just come on.
She picks up what you're putting down. She kind of looks around and just so that just let you know what you see. You do see there is a private room that you all can go into, or if you all want to go outside, those are essentially you have the option of going to somewhere private in the campus area, or somewhere outside of the campus.
I would rather try to get her to just come with me, and I can explain it like on the way.
Okay, alrighty. She definitely reads your face and reads and sees that Nocton's there, so it's a big deal. She goes, "All right, hey, let's go outside." And so you all go outside. So now you're outside. There's a lot more area. Um, thank you, by the way, Blake.
Yep.
So now that there's not as many ears, she kind of leans in. Now, honey, what are you going on about Oracle? What's going on?
Listen to me. I need you to understand that everything I'm saying is possible and it is happening. And just follow me here. So, Lou Ambrose, Dean Ambrose, whatever, he's still alive. And he is down in the catacombs. And he is working with blood magic. And he is trying to build this avatar to I don't know, take over the school or whatever. Either way, that's what was wrong with the tree teacher. His name is escaping me. Her name is escaping me. And
Eudora.
yep. And that's what was going on there. That is what we dealt with that day. When I found the staff down in the catacombs, that is how I came across this. We ended up in the catacombs. We came across the staff and the Allen guard, and then we came across Ambrose and one of my classmates apparently screwed up all of his plans, which is great and all because that probably slowed him down, but probably really, really pissed him off. And he was here in the ball tonight, disguised as Oracle Yazdi. And I only know that because I was going to have this exact same conversation with the Oracle since I had the time. I wasn't doing anything. I don't like dances. You know I'm not the best in social situations. And I tried to get Oracle's attention and she walked away and something seemed weird. And I went after her and I tried to grab her arm to tell her, you know, hey, this is really important. I need you. And she turned around, and the voice that came out of her was not her. It was Lou Ambrose. And then he dimension doored away before I could stop him. And we need, first of all, to find the real Oracle. And first of all make sure she's okay and that he's not, you know, killed her and is prancing around the campus like her, but also let her know, because otherwise, if he's getting ballsy enough to tramps around campus like this, we're in some deep shit.
So her head is just like upside down with like all this information. And so before we find out what she says, we're gonna go back to the combat from the top with Ezekiel, who rolled the highest. So Ezekiel, you've been hit, punched.
Yeah, I was gonna dramatically flail back towards the table that Onyx was at after he hit me.
Okay, you do.
And
yeah. So yeah, you were like,
oh no,
and
I thought Blake was
kinda
gonna say something.
Oh, go.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, I was just over here just like you've been kicked, punched. Totally mine. Just
so
ignore me.
so can we just put me here?
Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna like slam down the table and kind of like take a drink. Like, oh, it's your friend. This is so cute. After I put the drink down, what's he wearing?
So the picture is actually quite a good, accurate representation. He's wearing robes, but in the colors of red and blue, so it kind of matches the decoration of Prismari. So it's just robes. It's very ornate robes.
Has he got fancy little cute metal boots on?
Yeah, we'll say he's got boots that have pieces of metal in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and do heat metal on his boots at 2nd level.
Okay,
You're
and that just
such a
happens.
shit.
Well, yeah, on the dance floor. Why don't you dance?
So this just happens.
Heat metal cause the object to glow. Object takes 2d8 fire. I can, until the spell ends, I can use bonus action on each of my subsequent turns to damage this again. If creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
So So as you take that drink, and his hand is still glowing with fire, he's reeling it back, and then there's a little bit of smoke that comes in front of his face. Kind of smells it. Oh fuck! And he's just like scrambling with his feet,
Hey,
Mhm.
Tom,
and like, yeah.
boots are light armor. They take a minute to take off. You take 10 rounds to remove.
Oh, and that's 9 fire damage.
Yeah. Not non-fire damage.
Tom really just. Tom's like, why wasn't he barefoot? Fuck.
Oh, that's why, like, doing heat metal on someone in heavy armor,
Mhm.
it takes 5 minutes to take off.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
kill people.
We're
Heat
gonna
metal's
say that
such a great fucking spell.
he doesn't move far, but he moves back, like trying to like dance the heat off, and he's using his own feet to kind of like stop the fire and kicking him, and he steps back, and yeah, he quickly realizes it.
Where's the punch bowl?
So what? That's 9 fire damage for this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like panicking, trying to take his? No, actually, that'll wait till his turn. My bad. I'm
He's
overstepping.
not trying to take him off yet. It's pretty quick. He's trying to figure out what's going on, and he just notices there's like this heat sensation around his ankle.
Yeah. Oh look, he's got the hot feet. The boogie down. Get the bear over here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. So now it's Quinn's turn. Quint is going to. I don't know how to fucking play this guy. Let's see
Well,
what
we
he
were
does.
talking about how I always ruin something for the DM.
Now Tom feels the pain.
So all he's gonna do is he's gonna like look at his feet, and he's no longer casting like the fire on his hands. He's just trying to like mess with the boot, and realizes that it's hot to the touch. And then tries to like cast a water spell, and then it starts boiling the water real quickly, and then it like it burns his hand, and then he's gonna take another step back, and he's gonna keep doing that little cha-cha with his feet, trying to figure out what's going on, and he yells over at Felissa, Felissa, help! And she's just dancing with Phelan.
What a weird guy.
Yeah, but he got some hot moves. Look at them.
And he take more damage if that's still going on his turn.
No, I believe it's just on mine, but I can use a bonus
Okay.
action for up to 1 minute. I can use my bonus action to do another 2d8.
Okay, so that's gonna be his turn, and we go to Kadeem. Just to let you know, Kadeem, because you and Laylee are together, we're gonna experiment with some shared initiative.
Okay.
So wherever you walk, she walks with you, and then she'll do something attack wise or spell wise with you with your attack or how you handle the situation.
Okay. So I guess first we would just start making our way towards like we just noticed the like Quint attacking Ezekiel, right?
Yeah, you noticed that for sure.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna start making our way that direction.
Okay.
And if I can see where Felissa and Phelan are, unless I see anything more immediately concerning with them, I'm just gonna basically make a beeline for Ezekiel.
Okay.
So I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack, so I guess I'll just use the dash action.
Sure.
So let's see. That lets me go 60 feet.
It's just gonna be that damn meme again with the fucking bitch showing up behind him. Fuck. Hi, robot.
So I can make it all the way here with a dash.
Okay. Cool. And Laylee will be right next to you, so we'll go ahead and move her up there next to you.
Okay. And then I'll just sort of stand there, and as a free action, I'll just say, "What's going on here?"
We just dancing, having a good time.
The band's still playing. Phelan and Felissa
Yeah.
dancing. Laylee is going to walk over next to you. She's going to notice that his legs are still going off. She's going to politely say, "Whoever's doing that, would they please stop that for Quint?"
I'm gonna look around, look over at Onyx, and just shrug and just kind of, oh no.
I'm just jamming.
And Quint's like, "Yes, please. Whatever this is, stop." And then she's not going to do any type of like. There's no attack. She's just going to use her action to speak and converse and try to de-escalate the situation.
She just punches him. Stop it.
So now that you all are closer to him, and Laylee is politely asked to try to stop the heat metal, we're going to then go. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Kadeem?
No.
Okay. So now it's
I don't
Shannon.
believe so. Let me check. No.
Yeah, go right ahead.
No, I don't have any reason to do anything yet.
Okay. Shannistar, you do notice that Rux is not in the room anymore. He's starting to help everybody walk out. What do you do?
I don't know. I look at all this nonsense going on, but I see that my boy's in trouble. Well, he's not in trouble. He's having a good time. I cast blindness, deafness on Quint.
Care to give me a little summary for blindness deafness?
Yeah. So I can either blind or deafen him. He makes a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, DC 15. If he fails, he's either blinded or deafened. It's my choice. It's
13.
okay. So yeah, he's now deaf.
Okay, can't hear shit.
He can't hear the band. He can't hear nothing.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna wink.
Oh, mage hand fist bump.
Can't hear shit. He's just like now he's starting to realize he can't hear anything, and the heat still going on. Yeah, Quint picked the wrong fight. Was there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, sir?
I mean, I'm gonna look around the room. Who's all still here?
So we have Onyx and Ezekiel. Then we have Lelia, Kadeem next to Quint. We have Felissa and Phelan. Just for the sake of brevity, we don't have the band playing on there, but the band is still playing.
Yeah.
And then you.
Okay, so Rux is not here.
Ruxa is gone.
Okay, get rid of him. I'm gonna keep an eye on the two dancing, but I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. So Phelan,
Mm-hmm.
you see Felissa just completely ignoring Quint. He's a big boy. He can take care of himself. I don't want to take away my Phelan.
Oh, is that so? I
Yes,
know he
you.
looks like he's having a tough time.
Poor Quint. Maybe after the dance is over. And then she looks back at you and she's like, "Tell me about yourself, Phelan. Have you been having a good time so far at Strixhaven?"
That's alright. There's been some interesting deceased people here, but I don't know. I don't think the school is quite giving me what I need.
I know the feeling. Every year I study. Every year I try to be better. But I do miss the fun in life.
What exactly are you studying for?
What am I not studying for? Politics. literature. Trying to summon inklings with my quill every now and then. Trying,
Oh my.
trying to learn to be a good Samaritan, whatever that word means.
Well, sounds like you need a few more English classes, I guess.
She just starts laughing. That's just continues dancing with you.
Jesus.
So we go back to the top with Alistaria. So the Oracle is just like her head is cocked like Owlin, like upside down. Just her head is on. Sorry, Mavinda. So Mavinda is just like I made you like lose your shit for a second. So Mavinda is just like beside herself. She's just like she's trying to process it all, and she's like, "Honey, that is a lot to process.
I told
Just
you it was going to be a lot, and I told you don't question it. It's true. Have I ever lied to you?
No, not at all. Now that I think about it, honey, you've been pretty honest with me. So I'm gonna be honest with you and Nocton, okay? Now that this is just between us, but Oracle is away.
Away?
Oracle is not at Strixhaven. She unfortunately she's unfortunately have an answer for Plarg. Um, they're trying to decide if Plarg is good for Strixhaven, and Oracle's having an answer to that. Plarg went on some unsanctioned dig site. I don't know. I didn't catch all the notes, and well, people just think he's getting a little old up there and not providing a safe environment for history class. So
That's great. That's great. I understand. Sure. Whatever. Bigger problems at hand, Mavinda.
well, she looks over at Nocton. Nocton, will you get a party and try to reach down to the catacombs? I'll try to reach over to the Oracle quarters, make sure she's.
I don't know that he's in the catacombs, though. I don't know because he was the Oracle. If you saw the Oracle here earlier tonight, it was not the Oracle. Obviously, you know the Oracle's not here, but
So you know that you hear something, Alsteria. You hear a large boom coming from the dance area. Um, this is the table that Ezekiel was tossed into. So you hear a noise coming from inside that just sounds like a disturbance. What do you do?
I have a mental breakdown.
Don't worry.
Being an Owlin is very hard. I'm starting to realize in this school.
Don't worry. I've got this. Oh, you're too far down. I can't get there. There it is. Just need to flip you upside down. There you go. Existential crisis.
Gee, Alistaria.
Yeah, Alistaria.
It's just thanks. No. She's gonna kind of like look behind her, like, is that my friends being dickheads,
Probably.
or is that my friends getting killed? Or is it my friends getting killed because they're dickheads?
It's probably that one, Alistaria. Yeah, I met with them. Yeah.
You're assholes.
You hit the nail on the head there, boy.
Shut up, Doctor. I'm the only one that can call them assholes.
Sorry.
Okay. I guess we. Mavinda, what do we do? What do we do, Mavinda? I like.
Mavinda puffs up and kind of brushes herself off. Alistair, I need you to go in there and see what's going on, and I need Nocton to come with me. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. It's gonna be okay. Breathe, honey. Breathe.
She takes one big breath and then just screams.
Deep breath.
Does she actually scream?
No. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna head back inside and try to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Now, very important. She takes you real quickly. I want to make sure that Kadeem has some mail from you, letting you know what's going on tonight. Nocton and I are going to be on high alert with with a couple others. Check and see what's going on there, and just make sure your friends are okay for me if something's going on. We're going to be close to you, honey. Okay.
I told you I didn't want to go to this stupid school.
Why can't I be homeschooled?
And then I'm just gonna just head back inside.
Okay. So Nocton and Mavinda, they fly off, and you see them head off, and you kind of know a little bit of what's going to be going on, and you head back in there.
Yeah.
So
So I guess
we'll
since
go.
we're in initiative, I'll just do my 30 feet.
Yeah. So you'll kind of move in there, and as you're moving back in there, we're going to go back up to Ezekiel.
Wee.
All right, Ezekiel, what do you do?
Is the band still going?
Band is still going.
I'm gonna turn to Onyx and be like,
This is just a fucking Hogwarts band. There's a dead body and they're still fucking playing.
It's the band on the fucking Titanic.
oh, yeah. Is that kid dead? Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Onyx. Onyx, sounds like there's still time for another dance.
Really?
Don't clap like that, then yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. She's like, and she holds out her hand.
Yeah. What's gonna happen when I take? Am I gonna get like Joker buzzard or something?
No, y'all just walk out there.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's just like, thank you for treating me to a proper evening tonight.
Oh yeah, I thought I'd take a shower and everything. Really show off for you.
My leg. Okay, so you use your action to dance. Are you keeping heat metal on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another roll of damage to it.
Okay. So it stays on.
Another 10 damage.
Okay.
This boy's gonna need new feet.
I'm gonna slowly make my way across the room with Onyx. Where's the portrait of Pat?
Over where Shannon Star's at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can pass us up. We'll do a little nod.
Yeah.
We'll do the Umbrella Academy stare across the dance floor.
I'm gonna play this by ear. 30 feet is there. I'm bringing Onyx with me. That's not auto locking to a grid, so it's fucking with me. But alright, there we go.
Okay. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why it's not like it should be auto locking. I have that turned on.
I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have fun, and we'll just to flavor it, like as we do like a twirl in the dance is when I go like, woo, and I cast the damage to him, and he's like, ah! But he's even louder because he can't hear shit, and he doesn't know his range of volume.
So now he's prone, like he's got he's down on one knee, and his hands like trying to like get the freaking thing off, and now he's in a little bit of pain. He's like, ah, and he's looking over at Lealia, and on the top of his turn,
And a fucking tattle.
he's gonna try to like light up his hand one more time, and he's gonna try to take a swing at Lealia, and she's going to try to grapple him. It's a 17. So she grapples him, and thinking that Layla's trying to attack him, she tries to tell him, I'm not trying to hurt you, Quinn. I'm trying to help you. But she can't hear that. He can't hear that. He lights up the hand again, or he lights up the hand while it's grappled. And she tries to say, if you try to hurt me, I will have to do something. And as he reels back to try to punch her, she says, I warned you, and breaks his arm.
Oh!
Damn.
He should.
That's what I
And,
was cracking up about. That's all I thought about was her walking over. I warned you.
Yeah.
So as he's like in pain, her eyes start to glow this red and white, and looks over at Kadim. She says, "First aid's on their way. We should probably end the night."
Affirmative. Where should we go?
She looks over. Stay with me and Quint for first aid. But make sure your party is all together.
Of course. And I guess I'll just keep eyes on everyone and just hang out there with her. And I'll just make sure I keep an eye on like Phelan, Ezekiel, Shannistar, and Alistaria from
Okay.
here.
And then that's the end of combat.
Okay, I got an action I'd like to take.
Sure.
So I'm gonna look over to Shannistar and just kind of like,
Yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
I'll drop the death end on him.
I'm gonna
So you
tell. Sorry,
Oh, you're
I'm-
good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask him to drop his, but not mine yet. And so I'm gonna take a glass of wine sitting on the table. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and help your friend as much as he doesn't deserve it. And I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna I'm gonna throw the wine on the boots and I'm gonna drop
Yeah.
it right as that happens, so it looks like I'm helping. Like, oh, I'm such a good person. And so and with them right there, they're witnessing me helping and going, wow, look at how easy that was. But no, does he look up at me?
No,
No.
he is in the amount of pain that he's in. He's on his side. And he's like, oh, and then he hears the water, and he kind of he does kind of look at you, and he notices it's you. And he's like, he doesn't say anything, but he's taking heavy breaths.
Listen here closely. Last time you fuck with an Ambrose, huh? Big man. And I'm gonna stand up just so that way the portrait's like behind me.
Hell yeah.
So he hears the
Yeah.
ringing in his ears, and it starts to go away, and then he starts to hear that, and he's like, fucking Ambrose. And he just keeps taking these breaths. Okay. Was there anything else you want to do as an action?
Pee on him. No.
He can pee in his masturbation.
Hee
And I'm gonna walk back over to Onyx and resume wherever the rest of that goes.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's fine. You saw I put the fire out on his boots, little hot feet, huh? I think the robot broke his arm. That'll be fun tomorrow in the newsletter. Can't wait to hear about that in the announcements. But anyway, what are you up to after this?
Well, I'm now in need of somebody to help escort me home. I guess I don't want to walk out by myself, right, Felissa? No, darling, I need company as well.
Oh, you too make a cute couple. I like this. And us, I can make sure you get home nice and safe.
Call an ambulance.
But not for me.
Alistaria,
Mm.
when you get there just as you see Ezekiel pour the wine on the boots.
Okay, so I did hear him say the last time you fuck with an Ambrose.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'll say you have alert, right?
I have observant.
Observant.
There's-
I'll say with your passive perception of 17, you hear that.
She's just gonna stop dead in her tracks and stare at him.
Mm.
I will not notice because I'm going to go get laid.
And then, so the band finishes out their song. The first aid arrives, and they're essentially able to heal pretty quickly, get a cast on, Quint. So it's not something that is like extremely crazy. Like it's magic. They magic it back together.
They think magic can fix everything.
But no, in all seriousness, they have a protocol for that. Laylee didn't know that he was deafened. She tried to help him. So as Kadeem is granted permission by Layla to escort the group, you all are now together with Felissa and Onyx.
I'm not going with them. They,
Well, y'all are in the room now.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're escorting their lady friends. I'm not gonna third wheel that. That would be like the opposite of wingmanning. I did my job.
This isn't consensual, isn't there? Someone you forgot to ask.
Which means like, oh, somebody needed escorting? Allow me.
Yeah.
Dissonant whispers, "Go away, robot."
So this is the hand grenade I have to jump on. It could be. I need to go to the library now.
The
So we
library.
have Kadeem, Shannistar, and Alistaria. It's getting that time of the night. It's expected everybody's kind of returning to their quarters. And then Felissa has asked Phelan to escort her home to her dorm, and Onyx has asked Ezekiel to escort her to her dorm.
Well, sure. I actually don't have any idea where I'm going, so it'll be like you escorting me, escorting you, but
So before the end of this ballroom, is there any other actions anybody wants to take before we leave the ball?
Do I notice Alistaria staring at me? Do I feel her eyes on me?
You notice it as you start walking. Yeah, she's looking at you.
I'm gonna have Onyx on my arm, just kind of like, "Oh, you missed a real fun party. He was dancing up a storm, just digging right into the ground. Almost put a hole in it before I stopped it." They might call me a hero tomorrow. Who knows? Just and we just keep walking, just with that little banter as I drop as I pass by.
do we do the low five?
Yeah.
You pass by, we do the low five.
Yeah.
So, do you anything you want to say to that, Alistaria?
That's what Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. So as we'll kind of go a little bit fast forward here. So Kadeem,
Aw.
Shannistar, Alistaria, you all head back to your dorms. We'll start with Ezekiel and Onyx. Onyx shows you around the Strixhaven campus, and it's kind of quiet. She goes, "This is my room," and she's kind of like pulling you there.
Oh, many roommates in here?
She looks in the room. No.
Oh, looks cozy. Little chilly out.
So leave it up to the imagination of everybody there. So then,
I fuck.
Phelan, Felissa, quite the opposite, is just walking around Strixhaven like she owns the place. Welcome to my home. Knock, knock.
The whole school? Or just your dorm?
And she goes up to the dorm and she's walking up, just saying the word knock knock, like as she walks in, and it's like nighttime, and people are probably trying to sleep or study or whatever, and just unapologetic.
She don't give a fuck.
She does have a very nice dorm. It's well candlelit. There's a lot of books. Rather gothic. We're not going to beat around the bush. She's rather gothic with what she has decoratives. But she kind of opens the door and she's like, "Would you like to see my room?"
Yeah, sure. I'm not doing anything.
Is Phelan still just enamored with her?
Phelan was never charmed.
Well,
Interesting.
she tried to charm her.
Yeah. So Phelan can. She's not having to like do anything she doesn't want to do.
Yeah, she said fuck it.
She will.
She's gonna.
Ayo.
So I'll let you all like whatever you want to say. Give up imagination.
My favorite part is that my girlfriend is in the shop.
Oh god.
Oh.
So the night unfolds.
Hold on, I had one thing that I was doing.
Not
Oh.
as important as me and Mike.
No, that's the thing. I'm at the window where Mike's at, and I cast enlarge.
Yeah.
Oh no! I got you, buddy.
How long does the spell last?
A minute.
So,
Make it quick.
I've got a bunch of spell slots. We're gonna
Shannon,
Good.
Yeah.
when you get back to your dorm, there is a letter on your bed. Let me get your letter.
Was it your
Got
auto
a
level
letter.
needed transfer?
Oh shit. Okay.
Got a letter.
So that was sent just to Blake.
Why did I get it?
You didn't.
So have Shannistar and Alistair entered their dorms now? Like, are we back?
Yeah. So you have. You're
Okay.
correct.
I'm gonna go ahead and set my alarm where it normally is in between the doors. Just like give me an alert in my mind, like if anybody's going in and out.
I go out the window.
I just realized that Alistair had never told me about the meeting we're supposed to have in the morning.
Well,
She never came back.
So as the morning unfolds, a mail carrier comes to Kadim. This little like kind of like what's the species I'm looking for here? Like a
Frog?
like a lizard.
Lizard folk.
Yeah, lizard folk. Thank you.
Mhm.
So a lizard folk comes with like a little satchel of envelopes, and he hands you an envelope, and also tells you, Kadim, that Essex will meet with you before anatomy class.
oh, well, thank you.
So you see this lizard guy going, letter for Kadim. Lelia wanted me to tell you to meet with Essex before anatomy.
Ah, yes, of course. Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
I will go
And
ahead
then-
and open my letter up.
So the letter is from Lelia. It just I didn't have one. Like it was just gonna be something that is interpreted to you. I'm saying, dear Kadim, Quint is fully recovered. He has a cast. Apologies that happened. I've lined up a meeting for you and your party to meet with Essex before anatomy class to talk to more about to answer some of your questions.
Now, is this something where I'm supposed to meet on my own, or am I supposed to bring everyone?
No, this will be for you and your party to go as a group.
Okay.
So this will be for you and your party when you get to Quandrix, because Essex is at the same campus as Ruxa.
Okay.
So Essex is the teacher that's essentially down the hall from Ruxa. Like
Yeah. Okay.
it's easy for that. So the morning we come to, and your alarm goes off, and from what I understand, it's still the orchestra.
Yes. Just a nice, soothing orchestra.
So I've got a long rest, right? So I can cast a spell slot to shut him up.
Yes, thank you. Everybody gets a long rest.
Whee!
Okay.
I just pictured both Phelan and Ezekiel doing the walk of shame and just meeting in the courtyard.
Not wearing shoes, just.
meeting in the courtyard, and they're like,
I'm thirsty.
But yeah, so as the alarm goes off, Shannistar and Alistaria hear that alarm, or I imagine y'all probably do. Now Phelan and Ezekiel hear a different alarm. It's a Piper alarm. It's like very loud, and
oh,
it's not
God.
graceful. It's a beep, beep.
Oh. Good morning.
Are you saying good morning to Onyx or Phelan?
Why not? I mean, eventually both, you know.
Whatever.
Onyx is still sleeping, but you hear the alarm. She just kind of like covers her ears.
You know what? Oh, do I really want to do it? No. I don't know when we're getting another long rest. Can I free cast something?
Just take a real quick nap afterwards.
Yeah, I was just gonna do silence on top of us. No, on top of us.
Okay. Now, how would you be?
Actually, it's a ritual
No.
cast. Never mind.
Yeah, he already did it. He did it last night, so it's still going.
Oh, so we'll just say that the alarm finally stops, and Onyx stops covering her ears, and then she puts her head back on the pillow. I'll see you later.
Oh yeah, you know. Should I come back here, or will you just find me? How do we talk? I don't have something they haven't invented yet to get your information.
What's your class today?
Shit.
You know.
Roll to remember.
I've got keen mind.
You've got keen mind. You know it's anatomy.
You know, anatomy with whoever that teacher is. Insert name here.
Bruxa.
Oh, with Ruxa. Okay. Yeah,
Anatomy is with Ruxa.
I've got anatomy with Ruxa. Thank you, God.
She puts her head back on the pillow. The irony of anatomy. You would have anatomy today.
Oh, I learned so much last night.
And she just starts laughing. And she's like, "Get out, please."
Okay. Have you seen my left shoe? I swear I took it off.
She covers back up.
Okay, no help for me. Thank you. Good old Ezekiel give you good things, and then you nobody helps Ezekiel.
Poor old Ezekiel.
I can't wait to make
Boy.
Ezekiel a character in another campaign, but he's actually an old man. Old Ezekiel.
So for Phelan, the alarm goes off and it's pitch fucking black.
Yeah, like blackout curtains in here.
Yeah.
What time
Um,
is it?
I cast sunlight.
Was it? I come back to the group and instead of hickeys, it's just like bite marks. Phelan, you're looking pale. Yeah, apparently they do that. Maybe they'll give me one of those blood martinis.
I don't know what time it is. I guess that's what the alarm's for. I'm gonna sleep a little longer, okay?
Sure. I'm gonna get ready and go get some food.
Preferably something with iron.
Feeling a bit faint. It's like I didn't sleep.
Oh, remove that long rest.
Actually, I got a whole 8 hours of sleep. It just doesn't feel like it.
Before we come back to Phelan and Ezekiel, we're going to go back to Kadim, Shanastar, and Alistair. So you all, so Alistair and Shanastar, you all are dressed, and you all open your doors, and you see Kadim.
Just walk
Good
past him.
Good morning to you too, Shanastar.
Breakfast is this way.
Yes, it is. This morning we are having breakfast bowl delight.
Why is it delightful?
I do not know. That is what is on the menu.
Let us go.
Of course. Alisteria, would you like some breakfast bowl delight?
Good morning, Alisteria. How are you?
Just
They
like
just-
eyeballing me the whole time.
They're piling the shit on Good Day, man.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Alright then. Alistair is just gonna be like, good morning, I guess. And like walk off because that was real fucking awkward.
Now, as you all three make your way to the breakfast hall, we're gonna go back. Now, both Ezekiel and Phelan, they do that walk together out of the campus.
We're both still wearing our fancy clothes.
All rumpled.
Yeah.
Got
Or
one
I,
sleeve
in the,
on.
Or I, in the darkness, just like stole her goth clothes.
You have mixed match white and black on.
A new outfit? Yes.
Yeah.
New hair? Yes.
Yeah, we just meet up in the corner. Oh, you too?
Oh, fist bump.
Little fist bump. Low five.
Yeah. You're welcome for that, you know. That was all my doing. I set you up, hook, line, and sink.
You know, I think she tried to use a charm spell on me.
Oh, did it work? I mean, you're here.
I mean, no.
Oh, it sounds
But,
like you
like-
charmed her.
It must have been my dancing.
Trying
Apparently,
to
I'm really
remember.
good at it.
Trying to remember her dancing, and she's by herself doing the Wednesday thing. Oh yeah, you boogied.
You stole the girlfriend of the guy that smells really bad, didn't you?
Yeah, she smells great inside and out. Whoops.
I'm hungry. For some reason, I just feel kind of, I don't know, woozy. It's just like bite marks.
Oh yeah,
The
you know,
sun-
that'll do that.
The sun's especially shining brighter than normal. Sorry.
It's real bright out here.
I'm gonna be trying to be mending, like casting mending on my clothes to fix tears and shit.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that. I mean, you definitely don't look as sharp as you did when you left. But it helped.
Oh, I got this. I got this. I'm prestidigitation some cleany smells. That way,
Yeah.
go straight to breakfast. We don't smell like the bed, and that way
They'll
we
be none the
skip
wiser.
the shower. It's the opposite of queef.
Oh. Well, I'll
I'm
take
not
your word
unless
for it.
you did that. Like.
Mm, Ezekiel, we were having a good thing, and then I'm done with this conversation now, so I'm just gonna go get some iron-rich
Having a good-
food.
Was it something I said?
Oh, yeah.
So at this point, all five of y'all converge before getting any food. Phelan and Ezekiel walk into the to the cafe, and you all see Kadim, Alistair, and Shannistar all walking together.
So we're still all done up and everything.
Oh, Alisteria. Good morning.
Good morning. I guess you need to go talk to Dina this morning.
I'm sorry?
Dina,
What about her?
she needs to talk to you.
Hmm. Did she say where?
Nope.
Hmm.
Well, you guys have fun with breakfast. And then she turns around and immediately walks out the second she hears that.
Okay.
She's gonna go figure out where Dina's at.
So so at this point you start hearing like clanking of pots and all the dish the breakfast bowl seems so this is just kind of like a power meal, and they're making all different tops of like different ingredients, one with more bacon, one with less bacon, however you want to make it. And you just hear Guillaume saying good morning, everybody. Good morning, welcome, breakfast time, eat good today.
Hey, it's really early. I'm gonna need you to calm that
You're
down.
at an 11. I need you at about a 3.
4 tops. And good
Um,
morning.
And good morning to you, Shannistar. I understand it's still morning time. The ears are not fully awake yet, but the stomach is roaring, I imagine.
Indeed.
Have some food. He just like gives you a big old bowl with like way too much in it.
Hmm. Thank you.
Do you
And good
have
morning.
anything? Sorry.
Go ahead. You
I,
go ahead.
I thought we were just waiting people to jump in.
No, yeah, I was just gonna kind of go through the line
Oh,
and good morning to you, Ezekiel.
how
Still dressed
convenient.
nice, I see.
Oh yeah, I thought it looks so nice. I wear it twice. That's the rule. It's not joke. And do you have anything with like electrolytes?
I have just the thing. And he like there's this big like barrel that he starts pouring this like blue liquid, um and just gives like a big old shake, and it's just a big old like
Gatorade.
stein. He just kind of gives it a big old shake and he just gives it to you. For the taste, it sacrifices in energy and nutrients. Bon appetit.
This my breakfast. This the only thing I get.
Would you like a bowl? And he has like a bowl like the bacon extraordinaire, the egg extreme.
Which part of the grill has been in the longest? Which one been on longer?
And then he points like to the one on the left where the bacon is a bit more well done, the eggs are a little bit more brown. This is a crispy. Oh, the crispy.
That one. Give me that one.
And there you go. And it's just a whole bunch of like burnt bacon, crispy bacon,
Fuck.
and
Yeah,
and good
thank you.
morning, Alice. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Just said thank you.
You are most welcome, young Ezekiel. An Alistaria, breakfast time.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How are you liking your coffee?
It's never enough.
He notices your bottle of Ben's coffee. Could I make that for you any special way?
I want it to taste like liquid diabetes.
I know just the thing. And he opens his palm out to ask for the cup. May I see your cup?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Okay. And then he takes it and there's like a creamery and he puts the just one drop of cream into it. And then that one drop is enough to turn it from a very dark black coffee into like a Starbucks caramel, like not like caramel like it has it, but the cream that one drop of cream does a lot of work for that endless bottle of coffee.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. And he hands it back to you. And then can I get you a bowl?
What kind of bowl?
Oh, what kind of bowl? We have the veggies, we have the egg, we have this southwestern style. I don't know what that is, but that's what it's called. The meat lovers, my favorite.
Oh, it's gay.
Anything green?
He looks
You
at
got,
he looks up.
you got that dank bowl.
He hands you one. He puts one in front of you that it's very herby. That has a lot of vegetation.
I bet it is herby.
Yep.
But yeah, he shows you one that's very very full of greens.
Clearly not getting the reference. She'll just take the meat lovers one.
Well, was that a joke I missed?
Damn.
I thought you knew what I was saying, and Guillaume just didn't. I
Damn it.
was making an illicit substance reference.
Oh shit.
He says, "Oh shit."
I was discussing the ganja.
Oh, that herb.
I was talking about drugs.
That's-
Reggae Shark would have been proud.
but I don't feel bad for the flavor, Phil. Then sorry, my apologies.
Fine. She'll just shake her head and take the meat lovers and walk away.
So Kadim,
Yes.
Guillaume kind of waves you down. Come here, Kadim. Come here.
Yes. Good morning, Guillaume.
Kadim, I've been thinking about the constructs, and I want to try something different today.
Phelan
think
has
I've
already
been
tried
able to
throwing
eat.
food at my face. It does not work.
Oh, that's not that. I think I've been able to crack something magical. Hold on one second.
Okay.
And
Brings out an egg.
what he does is he starts to try to cast something with his right hand, and it almost looks like a fog, kind of like a smoke. And the smoke reaches your face, and something happens with that effect. Being what you are, it's very difficult for you to taste or smell. But what this is doing is it's giving you memory of like different like foods and like it kind of gives you like a history, a breakdown of all the foods. So at the very least, what you're taking in, or what this magic is having an effect on you, is like giving you more knowledge about the food. So that way it helps you understand a bit more.
Well, I've eaten food before, so it's like reawakening those
Yeah.
memories.
It's reawakening the memories, and it's kind of giving you like an idea of what this food tastes like.
Oh.
It is not it is not as good as eating the thing, but constructs deserve the taste of food as close as possible. And you deserve that, Kadim.
How does it work?
Well, as the magic starts to irradiate out, it's just kind of like, so it's kind of like engulfing your head, almost like a cartoon kind of like smell when you think of like Tom and Jerry or something, or Bugs Bunny, or like when the smell becomes like a hand and it kind of like
Yeah.
jokingly makes you tail. It has a very similar effect where it's just awakening something, and he's like, "You just take it in."
I will try to take it in.
Yeah. So you start to have some type of effect to where the taste of the seasonings, the warmth of it all, it's having a profound effect on you, that you didn't think was possible.
I'm getting smoky hints.
Yes, that is the smoke from the meat. Good, it's working. It's a working progress.
I'm going to turn my head around. Fei Lin, and notice she's gone. Oh, where did Fei Lin go?
So then we'll go to we've hit everybody except Phelan. So Phelan,
Mm-hmm.
roll for perception.
12, but I have a passive of 14.
Okay, so we'll use the passive of 14. You see Dina kind of like fast walking towards the cafe. And she sees you, and she's actually kind of like briskly like heading towards you. Phelan, Phelan, how you doing? Good morning.
Hello, Dina.
I'm glad I caught you. Do you mind if we have a sit inside, honey? I got you some breakfast. I got a lot to catch up on.
Hmm. Yes, I was hoping that we could have a conversation. I suppose that inside is all right.
Very good. Let's go. Let's go meet up with everybody else. And you see Phelan enter in, and then you see Dina enter in behind her. You also see Guillaume like take notice. Ah, Phelan and Dina, bowls for you as well. Plenty of food. And then Dina just takes a big old bowl. She's like, "Thank you, Guillaume," and just kind of walks over to the rest of the party. Does Phelan want a protein, iron, and a rich bowl?
She is currently like has just a stare on Dina, and she doesn't even pay attention to the food, and she's just following her.
Okay. So at this point, so everybody is sitting down, and before we get into conversation, we're going to take a break. If anybody needs to use the restroom, take a dog out, get a drink,
Oh, that's me.
take a 5.
All
We'll make that a break. All right, I'm going to take our dog out. Let's say
Yeah.
Good.
everybody's got their food and water. And she goes, "All right, everybody. Years ago, when I was a year 1 Witherbloom student, this would have been my second year, I didn't start off so hot. I was nervous. I was afraid I was going to fail. Just things weren't clicking. And my teacher noticed. Teacher signed me with somebody who was really good in class. Somebody who didn't mind helping somebody like me to get better, get a better pacing than I was." And she looks over at Phelan. That person was Felix. Felix volunteered to help, and he never failed to answer a question for somebody. He wasn't the type of person who just gave answers, but he usually wanted to make sure everybody was comfortable. And well, I started tutoring with Felix. The next thing I know, I started getting better, working, everything started clicking. Then everybody started being real weird, telling us that we were kissy and smooching, but that wasn't it at all. It was just helping me get better. Felix, he just always brushed things off. He always said, "Don't worry. The important thing is that you're getting better in school." And I needed to hear that. And as we started approaching to our one of our finals, our project was to show that we could grow trees, and different types of trees in different climates. And well, I was nervous, so Felix was making sure I would focus. And well, he knew this spot in Sedge more that he always went to focus and uh, try to do well. And well, we tried to grow these trees, and I stumbled on a root, and the chemistry that I had in my hand it fell on Felix. I tried everything I could, but Felix turned into a tree in my own very eyes, lignified on top of the tree. I was sad. I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I didn't know if I was gonna lose my chance at graduating. I did everything I can to help him. I made sure that I always took my beakers and my tools to get him back to normal. But days turned into weeks. She looks down. She goes, weeks turned into months. But I still haven't given up on Felix. And then I noticed when y'all were in culinary class that Phelan just reminded me of Felix. Y'all look a lot alike. And anyway, I was very nervous. I knew I had to tell you. I knew I had to tell somebody. I haven't told anybody. I've been trying to fix this, and that's been selfish of me.
Is she's sitting down?
Yeah, sitting down.
Um, is she like facing the table, or is she like turned? Like, which direction is she turned?
Phelan or Dina.
Dina.
So Dina's sitting down at the table facing the center. I'm not sure who all's sitting where, but I imagine you probably have something like to the effect of Kadeem and Alistaria on one side, and then you have Ezekiel, Shanastar, and you. But Dina's facing towards the group.
Yeah, she's gonna grab her shoulder, and for a second it looks like she's like doing a comforting thing, and then she is going to forcibly turn her body, pin her back against the table, and she has an ice knife against her throat, and she's
Oh.
just smiling.
Ooh.
So
So Phelan's or Dina's pinned to the table.
yeah, with an ice knife to her throat.
Okay. I, I know you're upset.
So you've known for months then where my brother was, and when I asked, you knew where he was, and you didn't tell me. You haven't told anybody.
Phelan, I was nervous.
Do you know why I came to this school, Dina? I don't care about learning. I don't care about any of this. My brother has been missing for months.
I know. I'm sorry. I should have told y'all sooner if I had an inkling on this. I should have told some. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have this opportunity I have. I'm sorry. She's just bleeding.
Yeah, she's just like, the ice knife is so, it's drawing a little bit of blood, but she's not pushing it like all the way in.
Okay.
But she very much just has this like that weird off kilter smile that she always has is like fully on her face right now.
Phelan, please let us hear Dina out.
What's there to hear out?
Dina,
I know where I can take all the Felix. We can fix him. I've fixed it, Felix. Damn it. Damn it.
You will do nothing, Dina, just like you haven't done for months. You're going to take me to my brother, and I will fix this.
Okay. Okay. Fair. Fair. We could do this right now.
She kind of like pushes her forward a little more against the table and then lets go and takes a step back.
Okay.
Thank you.
I, for the record, I understand. It was selfish of me not to mention something sooner, or even like try to do the right thing immediately. I'm sorry. We can go whenever y'all are ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready for months. Let's go.
Yes, I will accompany you.
Okay. All right. So y'all head out now. Sedgemoor is that picture I sent in the chat with the coming soon text. That is pretty much what Sedgemoor is. On the map, it's pretty close to Detention Bog. You're not necessarily going to the detention area. This is just an outskirt where it's very heavily swamp land. Nature is fully, kept intact. There's just a lot of wildlife. Sometimes it's used for study. It's mostly used for Witherbloom students who just feel comfortable in that area but don't want to be around a lot of students, like she described. So we'll fast forward to that area. Let me get my notes here. Okay. Alrighty. So we entered Sedgemoor. Dina just continues to walk. By the way, are you doing anything to Dina to are you holding that knife still to her?
No, but it hasn't dissipated yet. I still have it.
Okay. And she's not being held hostage. She just continues. She's just walking with good intentions. Now, I will let y'all know. Be very careful around these areas. Don't be too close to the water, please. And everybody notices these tentacles that are coming in out of the water. You don't see the source of where the tentacles are, but you just see them kind of slowly curling and then going back into the water. And the water, it's not see-through at all. It's very murky.
Huh.
Kadeem.
Yes.
There's these little pests that are like leeches. They start to accumulate on your back, but you don't know it. You can't tell. For the moment, we'll say that we didn't really establish where everybody's walking. But until somebody is behind you, nobody will notice that you have these pests that are latched onto you.
Okay.
Alisteria.
Yeet.
You notice a handful of owlin in the trees watching over the grounds. And as you notice them, you notice that there's quite a large amount of them. They're just kind of scouting in a full party.
Okay.
Dina looks over at Shanastar. And goes over to Shanastar. She doesn't really make a large scene of it, but she just looks over and she goes, "I'm sorry." She just says, "I'm sorry." To Shanastar.
Not sure what you're sorry to me for, other than this is not where I thought we would meet again.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that we get this fixed. Where he's just right over here. And as y'all get close, I'm gonna send y'all a picture. So this is what you see. Everybody can reach him. In that image, it looks like he's pretty high in the canopy, but he's actually pretty close to the ground. This is the pose that he made right before being lignified. He's standing still, or he's perfectly still, but you all get to him, and Dina starts to just lose it. I'm not gonna try to get any Oscars with this like RP, but she just starts crying. She goes, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Phelan."
Phelan doesn't even seem to like. Once she sees that, she doesn't even seem to pay any attention to Dina, and she drops the ice knife and then just walks over to Felix. Here you've been. Been looking everywhere for you.
Okay, yeah. So you're pretty close to him right now, right?
Yeah.
You with where his mouth is, you catch a very faint wind, and this very soft whisper goes like it just he just says Faye, but it's very soft.
It's okay. I'm here now to fix things.
Okay. All right, y'all. So you are at this area. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw for me.
Well, you have my roll.
What's happening?
So what? Okay, so what's happening is
What's
there is
happening
going to
is
be
me and Trevor suck apparently.
so
Well,
there is going.
is it a spell or magical effect?
It is not a spell or magical effect. I'll go ahead and let y'all know. So
Okay.
it's gonna be just a very quick tentacle that just comes out of the water and tries to swipe just at the feet of everybody.
Yeah, no, you're good. I have. If it was a spell or magical effect, I have like things I can use. But if not,
Oh,
then
I
it's
see.
just a straight 13.
Okay, gotcha. 13,
11.
11. What do you got, Kadeem?
13 as well.
13. What about you, Faye?
12.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and post the roll that Rose did for me and Haley. The max
Betrayal.
file size is 8 millibytes or megabytes.
That's why I upload to YouTube.
Ah, well, shit.
Anyway, it was a 5. She rolled me a 5.
She rolled a 5. So, Phelan, this tentacle grabs one of your legs. Right now, you're about maybe 10 feet from the water. It's not pulling at you, but it grabs onto you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did I say Phelan? I meant Alistaria. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. No,
That makes more sense.
if you rolled a 10 or higher, you're good.
Wee.
Cool, so it's just me.
Hey, I mean that could have been worse.
Mhm.
So
Mike, I need to have a chat with your daughter.
Yeah, so do I.
So do you do anything about the tentacle?
I mean, I have a dagger. I'm just gonna try to like stab it.
Talking about that tentacle.
Yeah, roll for strength. Or roll attack, whatever that is.
Just an attack roll. 12.
This Wong Owl.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
a 12.
Okay, so yeah, you stab it and it lets go, and it goes back into the water like kind of like it's like a tape measure. So here's what you all see. It is worth noting that Felix is under a dense canopy, a lot of shade. It's swampland. And you all have Felix in front of you. Anything y'all want to do, or any type of actions y'all want to like kind of strategize?
Can I make a scan with divine sense?
Yeah, you can.
So, like 60 feet all around me, it detects any celestial, fiend, or undead, and I know whether anything is hallowed or haunted, like forces of good and evil, that kind of thing.
Is that a
Hi, buddy.
magical? Is that a magical item or magical effect?
It's just a paladin ability. I
Okay.
just have to use an action to do it.
So you notice nothing of the kind. However, when you do that, you notice a flower blossoms from Felix's head. You just see this beautiful pink flower blossom from his head.
Aww.
Oh,
Um, Shannistar.
Yes,
Um, so you still have your poison book, right?
I do.
Okay. You can roll for history, if you would like,
Ooh,
to see
I will.
if anything in the book helps you.
That is a 21.
Yo.
21.
Everyone.
So you actually find something really helpful. What you find is that there is an ability to actually use a mild poison to effectively restore the lignification and peel the bark off. You do read in the book, however, that this process is delicate, almost surgical. So it sounds like there might be a little bit of risk to that, but you do come to the conclusion that you do have the components to attempt that.
Hmm. All right, boys, let's get the chainsaw. We gonna fix this man today.
Do you say that to her?
No.
Like what? Like that?
I'm first thing's gonna do is what happened.
So Dina steps in, just talks to Shanstar. So what we were trying to do was make a grand oak. Just happened within seconds. It was a tall task. I thought I had it. Felix was rooting me on, and as we were walking to go right here to try to plant it, the components just fell out of my hands, and unfortunately just got onto Felix, and for the next thing I know, it started just growing on him, and he just ended up lignifying. That's all I remember.
I see. Phelan, what is it that you wish to do?
Well, I'm going to get my brother back. That's the only reason I came to this school.
See. I may be of some assistance in this matter.
Alistair, real quick, is gonna be like, so he went missing months ago, and you said that presumably this happened when he went missing. Yes, this is what caused him to go missing.
Yes, that's correct, Alsteria.
And you said nothing to anybody.
She's like, I tried to fix it. I've been trying to fix him. I've actually got some stuff that I think will do the trick this time. I think I can
That
right
did
the
not
wrong.
answer my question, Dina. You did not tell anybody that a student is turning into a tree.
To be fair, they've also had a crazy old man living underneath their walls, so this school seems a little wacky.
Fair. But we've also been trying to tell somebody that that's going on. I need to know whether or not she at least attempted to alert someone.
Hmm.
I
She
assume the
takes.
giant tree knows something.
You're talking about Eudora?
It's just it's just his guess. There's a giant fucking
Yeah.
tree that knows about other trees.
So Dina takes it on the chin. She takes a breath and she goes, I know I made the wrong decision. Okay, I selfishly was thinking of myself while trying to fix the situation and not get expelled. That's what I was afraid of. But that's all I've been trying to do every day is try to bring him back. And I've
Tina,
got the formula.
yes or no? Did you attempt to let anyone else know?
No.
Alistair is gonna migraine at this point.
I'm gonna open the book and I'm gonna pass that page over to Phelan.
Okay.
I think this is what you have been looking for.
This is rather dangerous.
I can create the alchemical potion. We have the components, but the operational side of it is far more delicate. That's up to you on how we wish to go about it.
She looks at the page and then she looks back up at Dina. I want you to understand that if this doesn't work out, that expulsion is not what you're gonna have to worry about.
She's just silent. She's like just beside herself.
Then we do what we need to get my brother.
So a couple things here. So I know your passive perception 17, Alistair. Can you roll perception for me just to see if you get a higher than that?
Sure. I got an 18.
Okay. So you notice that there are a couple branches, one or two branches, if that are right on top of Felix. Between those branches and him would be sunlight.
So, like, up above his head?
So near the top of the tree, so at the canopy.
Okay.
So this would take either somebody to climb the tree or somebody to be able to reach those specific branches to move them out of the way.
How high up is it?
About as tall as a normal tree. I'm trying to think of like maybe 25 feet.
I'll just fly up there and move them.
Okay, yeah. So you move them. So when you do that, you bring sunlight straight down to Felix, and beneath that barky texture, um, there starts to be a little bit like like movement in the chest, but that's it. Maybe just as if you're trying to see if somebody is breathing, just a very faint like in and out on the chest. Phelan, I think you're the only one close enough to notice that.
Well, Felix, this may hurt, but I'm gonna need you to hang in there.
You just hear a very faint, I love, and it's just like the wind coming like through the mouth, just very faint, and that's what you hear, very small whisper.
All right, Shanastar, what do we need to do?
All right, I guess I'm gonna collect the ingredients needed according to
Okay.
the book.
So we're gonna go with Shanastar's plan. So you got the components, you have the source. I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 for me, just a raw d20.
Okay.
Me or Blake?
Blake, sorry.
Me. I
Yeah, kill
have
my
a
brother, I'll kill you.
I was gonna say I have a poisoner's kit with my
You do?
I'm proficient with my poisoner's kit. Does that do anything?
Do an advantage with it then. Roll it with advantage. We'll do these rolls with advantage. I'll go ahead and let you know there's gonna be a handful of rolls that you do.
Oh, good. Two of those. That's an 11. Is the higher
Okay.
one there?
So we'll start with that. So you start to apply a very mild, kind of like almost like a fertilizer, kind of like paste, and you just gently put it on pieces of Felix. And as you're doing that, what's Ezekiel doing?
No one's needing his help. He's just kind of standing by and, no. I mean, somebody might die. 3 might die. Either way, we're all here to just kind of have a good time, yeah?
Okay.
There's a lot of issues with plants.
I just appreciate that Ezekiel's bro enough to not stop Phelan from just straight up murdering a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm good to go. If I get kicked out of school, I just stay at home and
Just
do my own thing.
Anyway, so
I mean, I'm taken
this
care of.
feels a little bit too much for her at this point.
And let's see here. So Alistair is in the air. So we got Phelan and Ezekiel kind of like closer with Felix. What's Kadim doing after doing that scan?
I guess I'm just sort of trying to assess the situation, trying to see how best I can help. So I guess I'll ask Shanastar. Is there any way that I could help provide assistance?
No. If
Affirmative.
there is, I will let you know.
Affirmative. And I will just turn around and walk away from him
Okay.
and just kind of look on at Felix's body.
So Ezekiel and Kadim, you both notice the tentacles that are in the water are starting to get rather active during all this. You notice that they try to you see it try to swipe at your all's feet again. So I need y'all to roll a dexterity save with advantage.
All of us?
Okay.
Who
Right.
is?
I'm sorry. Oh no, sorry. Kadim and Ezekiel.
Oh, okay.
Just those two.
That's a
11.
nat 20.
I'm in the air. Shouldn't get
Yeah.
me. Shut up, Siri.
And would you get, Mike?
11.
11. Okay. So you all managed to avoid the tentacles, and you notice that they're actually a little bit like they take notice that there's people here. So as we come back to y'all, they're gonna try to keep grappling you and attacking you.
Is it just because we're on the ground?
Yeah, because y'all are on the ground, and y'all are a little bit closer to the tentacles than the rest of them are.
Okay, I'm going to look for a big rock to just stand on.
Okay. You don't find a
I'll
rock,
show
but
you.
you don't find a rock, but you do find a pretty large, like stumpy root that can get the job done.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand here. You call me if you need me. I'm just going to be sitting here playing with my mage hand.
And Shanastar,
Mm-hmm.
time to roll another d20 with advantage.
Uh, 16.
Okay. So now we get to the part where you let this concoction is now like taking a moment to kind of settle in, and you notice it's doing exactly what it should be based on the reference in the book. It's kind of like softening up the bark, and places that you notice where it's still a little firm. You referenced the book. You notice that the goal is to make that bark very tender, very soft, so that way it's easy to peel. So you continue making sure touching up the areas that are rather dry, and you continue to do so. During that, Dina is just watching you and just kind of reading the situation and takes a look at Phelan and she tries to talk to Caitlin. Your your brother doesn't deserve this, and you don't deserve this either. I know what I need to do when we get him better. I know what needs to happen.
If you're not going to help, I need you to stand away. You're distracting me.
Got the room on the log. Just kind of smack them.
She backs away. She's like, "Yeah, sorry."
Did we
So now-
see that the tentacles were attacking them?
So you do not.
Okay.
So you were very much in there, and then Phelan, I'll say that you hear the tentacles, but
How
that's not.
the tentacle?
Phelan hears it, but I assume that's not her focus right now.
Yeah, she don't give a shit.
So now the tentacles are going to try to just attack Kadeem and
Kadeem's
Ezekiel.
getting fucking bullied.
Come at me.
roll.
I was gonna
Uh,
I was gonna cast enlarge on it. It's like, all right, now get them. Now you attack the tentacle.
So does an 11 hit Ezekiel?
Does an 11 hit? No. I mean, even though I'm on the log?
Yeah.
No, 11 does not hit.
Okay. It's not swapping at your feet, but it is just trying to like hit you.
You piece of shit.
And then we're gonna roll for Kadeem. 16.
That's a miss.
Okay. So they both keep missing, but you're keeping its attention. Alistaria. So while you have the branches covered or the branches lifted, for the sunlight to go down to Felix, you do notice from where you're at in that height that there are Allen that are continuously kind of circling in the air that are just very active. So you just take notice that this is much more active, a lot more activity than you're used to seeing.
Okay.
So back to Shannistar. This is your last roll with advantage.
Oof. Hey, 17.
Alrighty, good deal. So it's time to peel that bark. So I'm sure with as much as however
Ants
as
don't
much
sweat, but he still looks like he's sweating.
yeah, with however much nervousness he could possibly have, he peels back the first piece of bark.
He's a
And
trained
it- and
assassin. He's got this.
It feels kind of paper mache like, so it doesn't feel like bark. It's really kind of softened it up, and when you lift it, you notice that there's a person. You notice that is flesh, and you continue to just peel the pieces of bark back more and more, and Phelan starts to notice this. Phelan, dude, what are you doing while he's doing that?
Offering assistance, but also like keeping a very close eye on the situation. She's just like, now Shannistar, I will kill you if you give me only half a brother.
Please do not interrupt me. This is delicate work.
Well, make sure you focus hard.
The fate of my big brother's in your hands. No sweat.
And then they both just, hmm.
We do not sweat. Yeah, at the same time, they're just both,
Yeah.
So, you continue to take the pieces off. I'm going to go ahead and give you the opportunity. Ezekiel, if you wish to try to attack the tentacle since it tried to attack you,
Could you
if you want
not?
to take an action again.
I,
Say again?
I'm just gonna, could you not? I just really appreciate it if you could just fuck off. God damn.
Busy Ezekiel.
I'm fine. I'm just, just annoying tentacles. You know, this is kind of how it went last night. You know, just,
Oh, no.
just smacking it away.
I knew that tentacle spell came in handy.
One in the pink.
But like I said, I'm gonna give you and Kadim an option to take an action against it or do anything if you wish.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to splash the water on the other side of the bank.
Okay. And are you trying to like splash the tentacles away or whatever it is? Like
No,
disrupt
on
it?
the just to distract it to make it think that there's a presence over there.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say that you do. I'm not gonna have you roll for it. So the mage hand just does that. It's pretty effective. So the tentacles that are attacking you drop, and then off in the distance you see one kind of like bloop and curl up, just kind of like looking around.
Stupid. I'm just
And
gonna be just moving the Mage Hand around the water.
it's like bloop, bloop. Do you want to take any actions or do anything, Kadim?
Oh, I'm gonna absolutely have my spear out and try to stab at it if it comes out again.
Okay. Yeah. So are you just gonna be ready for it if it tries to attack you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't know that I see it to stab it, right?
Yeah, so it's just kind of coming in out of the water, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's gonna try to attack you. So if you want to try to take an opportunity attack against it,
Okay, yeah, I will.
okay, yeah, go right ahead.
That's an 11.
Okay, so here's what happens when you do that. You take your spear and you manage to pierce it, and as you pierce it, your weapon actually crumbles.
Oh,
Do I see that?
Um, you hear it, yeah. I'll say that you hear it, and you look, and like there was a spear in his hand, and as he does it, it crumbles. What you notice, Kadim, is that when you look at your spear and you try to stab it, there was actually some pieces of dry ichor on your spear from when you headbutted the creature.
oh,
So it caused a bit of a deterioration effect to your weapon. So when you tried to hit it, it did hit the tentacle, but it just dissipated after doing that.
well, this is a problem.
and then the tentacle goes underwater. It doesn't move like Mike says. Like it just goes underwater.
It's like, oh shit, he can make things disintegrate with a touch. Not fucking with that.
So I'm just see. I'm gonna like hear it starting to shatter, and I'll look over and see him like. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go the full 30 feet with the Mage Hand. And be like, stay over there. It's okay.
I would continue to help fight these off, but I appear to be unarmed.
Alistaria, you notice a couple where the your character doesn't know this, but there's a specific area of the campus where there's a couple Allen that are just kind of like encircling, and then they kind of go down. So you notice that there's an area of activity that the Allen go to, and that's all you see is they're in the air, and then they land in this area as a group from where you're at. Um,
Somebody okay? I heard some gurgling.
I think it may have been my phone vibrating.
Hopefully it's not your stomach. That'd be bad. Poor Haley.
Yeah. And then at this point, Shannistar gets to the after the torso. It's got the legs, the torso, and then the head, and he's peeling back the last pieces. of the bark skin, and Felix has been brought back in full effect. So this is not partial. This isn't like any different. This is Felix before he was lignified, and he just, as soon as he pulls back the last big piece that was kind of like covering his face, you just see him go, and he just like, and he just kind of looks around, just kind of like shell shocked, looking, and he's back.
Phelan immediately just like embraces him.
Oh, so he hugs you, and he's like, my sister. And he just like holds you,
You big
and
dumb idiot.
he starts smiling, and he just kind of like he's looking around, and he just realizes that he's naked. He's like, oh my gosh, and he just like is covering himself, and
Don't be ashamed. Your sister got laid last night. That's much more embarrassing.
do
Quiet,
you say that?
No.
Okay.
They're having a moment. He's gonna roll for it.
So he gets all of his mobility back. He's he's hugging you. Then he's just like he's smiling. He looks at you. And he goes, "Ah, it's been too long. It has been too long since I've seen my sister."
I know I almost burned down an entire school to find you. Just kidding. Not really.
Oh, you do that for me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've done something similar.
You spoil your brother. And he's just stretching, and he asks her to like help him. Can you help me up?
Yes.
And he's just kind of like stretching, and he's getting up, and he looks over at Dina. What happened?
I'm gonna give him my coat so that he can kind of,
Oh,
you know,
thank you. He puts it on. He's kind of covering himself.
mostly because Shannistar's kind of worried about like how much this brother-sister relationship goes. He's like,
Yeah.
Paul.
I was gonna minor illusion a leaf. Just right there.
So he's covering himself. What happened? And then Dina is just like away, and she goes, our project was built, and I got it on you, and it turned you in part of the tree. I'm sorry, Felix. Sorry, everybody. He's just kind of looking at the group. Is that what happened?
Yes, and she's lucky I didn't kill her for it, but Shannistar here managed to get you free.
He's taken it back real quickly by Shannon. He goes, oh, thank you very much. Thank you all. And she just notices that Dina's upset. She goes, Dina, why are you upset? Did you fail the class? She's like, no, I didn't fail the class, but I failed you, and I failed your sister and everybody. I'm probably gonna have to own up to it. He's like, just like, what happened? I I should have gotten help when it happened, and you've been kind of lignified for some time, and your sister enrolled, and I was able to get some help and take care of you and bring you back. It wasn't me; it was all them. I kept trying, but gosh, I still got a lot to learn. And he's just kind of taking it all in, and he looks at Phelan. Well, I'm alive. That's what matters. What do you make of this, sis?
Well, you've been gone for months. It's a long time to catch back. Guess it's whatever you want to do. As long as you don't get stuck in another situation where I have to enroll in a stupid school to find you.
He just hugs you again. It's like, oh, I've got the best sister ever. And welcome to Strixhaven.
It's an interesting school, but for some reason the constructs here can't eat. It's terrible.
Yeah, I feel
Funny
bad
you
for
should say that.
him. At this point, Kadima's coated in pests.
Kadeem, are you?
Yes.
You've got
What?
a problem.
What seems to be the issue?
You kind of. She like motions with her finger and does like a little like
Mhm.
circle motion. Covered in stuff.
I will look and see if I see them.
You do. So you notice that they like you just don't see the ones directly on your back, and you just start like noticing all of them in front of you and beside you.
I'll
They're
try
just
to
kind of like
brush them
leeches.
off.
Okay, you do. They've not hurt you. They've just coated you, trying to like bite at your exterior, and they can't. Like little tiny teeth.
Yeah.
Alsteri, you notice that Felix is back. Like you can see from where you're at that he's standing up. Oh, bless her. I think she's asleep.
Oh, I bet that's what it was. It sounds like
Well,
she fell asleep.
what we'll do, we'll go ahead and call this an end for the night, and then pick up right here where we left off next session.
That sounds good.
All right.
Poor
sounds
thing.
good.
We got up at like
We've all been there before.
Yeah.
we got up at 7:30 or 8 because I had a haircut before we drove down to Greg, see Mike. So it's been a day. She actually got to play with Rose while Mike and I went to go see the movie.
That's what took her out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit's exhausting.
But it was a blast. This was an awesome session. Everybody did awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really had a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to see where we pick up. We probably got maybe two. If we were to do 2 sessions and then an epilogue, that might be what we're looking at to finish up.
Righty.
Sounds good.
Wee.